Hello, happy Friday. This is Kiki with Transmute Tarot, and I have a different type of reading. I don't know, one people have probably seen before, but different for me anyway. It is a reading about what you need to let go of. Specifically, from the past. So like a past energy, what you need to let go of. I think that about sums it up. The things I'm going to get into, if you just want to skip this part, go to the timestamps. Things I'm going to get into, I will pull tarot, and then if I remember, I may pull some of these like handmade oracle cards. And yeah, we'll leave it at that, I think. You know what? No, I want to do something else. I also want to try this self-care oracle as well, because I feel like that needs to be dealt with. And you know what? What is this? I forgot. I had ordered these. Look, I don't think I even have them opened. No, I do. What are these? Ah! Oh, cute. Okay. Yeah, let's... Can you tell I like cats? This is my third cat tarot deck. It's like exclusively cats and what I deem intersectionally feminist sound cards as well. So yeah, you know what? We may pull a couple. Let's we'll just do like a row of each of these two. Yeah, this is gonna be like a card crazy night. How about that? I'm feeling it. It's Friday. This is what I want to do. So let's get into it. This is pile 1. It says, life is better with coffee, cats, and books. Pile 2 with the fanfic was better. And pile 3 with reading is lit, and it's like a light bulb. Okay, I will see you at your pile. Please check out the timestamps. Watch any or all of the piles that you feel called to. Okay, pile 1. I'm already falling off of my chair. Oh, geez. Yeah, as soon as like Christmas is over and I'm like done spending money on stuff and traveling, I am for sure getting a bigger desk to do readings at, because this just isn't going to cut it. It's so uncomfortable. Okay. Universe, I clear the energy. Universe, please connect me to pile 1. Please connect me to pile 1. Thank you so much. All right. Universe, what does pile 1 need to let go of from the past? What does pile 1 need to let go of from the past? So we have 3 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, oh, that one wanted to come out. You know what? Yeah. 10 of Cups in reverse. Sorry if you hear my dishes cleaning in the background. My dishwasher is really loud. And the 7 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse on the back. So what is it from the past that you need to let go of? I see here you worked really hard to form a relationship with someone. Feels like a person. Feels like another person. Now, it's just uncomfortable to be in. yeah, this is someone you really tried to establish, like, sorry if you hear kitty, a friendship with. There could have been like a lot of disruptions in this relationship, this friendship, between, my dishes running and kitty jumping. I see that you were working really hard to prove yourself and try to get somewhere with this person, and they just weren't having it for some reason. You or them could be an earth or a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag for the fire, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for the earth. For just like some further confirmation, perhaps you like to wear ribbons in your hair, or this person did. They could like to wear updos a lot, or like hats, glasses. Like, you two were kind of opposites in really weird ways. Like if this person wore their hair up or vice versa, then the other person wore their hair down a lot. And it was almost like intentional. Like, if maybe this person was your roommate at one point, they could see how you were dressed for the day and then go and like change what they were dressed as. Or like if you two went out about on the town, they would text you and be like, what are you wearing? And then you would tell them, and then they would wear the opposite, so you guys would clash. Like, it seemed as though this person made a concerted effort to other themselves from you. And that's really frustrating, because I feel like you saw a lot of qualities in them. Maybe you admired their confidence, or like who they are as a person, and it kind of hurt you to try and earn their approval and then they not give it to you. But yeah, that would definitely be something to let go of. But I kind of want to see why it's hard for you to let go of this, because I'm not really getting why it's hard for you to let go. Yeah, this person could really like to dress up, or you do. All right, universe, why is it difficult for pile 1 to let this go from the past? Page of Swords. The Hermit. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, under the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah. With Six of Wands in reverse. And the Ten of Wands in reverse on the back. The way you two communicated was just opposite. Or even the way that you use communication, be it like text, social media, emails, letters, notes, anything. It's like there's a disconnect in how you two communicate. Again, it's this very othered feeling. You two could have just been like incompatible as friends, even though you both, like, I see you seeing the value in this person, like who they are as a human being, but I really am not getting if they reciprocated that or like saw the same in you. Because here you wanted like a really healthy, flourishing friendship. You know, I feel like you have this more is more attitude, especially like with the sticker, like life is better with coffee, cats, and books. Like more, like you may feel like you may be more like of a community-based thinker, and this person may kind of be the opposite. They're more like individualistic. They think like, I'm a leader, not a follower. That would kind of maybe like lead into the fire sign energy a bit more, whereas you're more of the builder, you're more of the worker. You like to invest in those around you, including yourself. And you were like, oh, like this person is strong like me, and even though we're different, we can still get along. And maybe that worked for a little bit, but it eventually did kind of fall through, because here with the Seven of Wands, maybe you two fought quite a bit, or just disagreed on a lot, or maybe even just like your way of being put this person on the defense. And with this Six of Wands in reverse, it's like anytime you try to approach them coming from a place of trying to fix things, they saw it as a fight, as like a confrontation, or like as a challenge to their leadership. And that's not what you were trying to do, obviously. You were trying to bring awareness to a situation that needed to be mended. This could be like a pattern that was happening over and over again. And yeah, with the Ten of Wands in reverse, it was just a lot for you to handle. Look at that, the Lovers underneath that. Like, yeah, you do have a lot of love for this person even now. But just this friendship, because it really does feel like a friendship to me. It doesn't feel like romantic. This friendship was just too much to carry, because I feel like for you, it's really hard. It's hard to befriend someone who is a leader all the time instead of someone who is like your equal and someone that you can confide in. And I feel like whoever this is that you have a hard time letting go of, even now, they will never see you as, it's going to sound harsh, as anything but a follower, when really what you were doing, like what you were actually doing, was trying to build community with them and have like a fruitful future with them as your friend and you as their friend. Yeah, kind of heartbreaking. So before I just keep going on and on, you could have talked in circles with this person, because I feel like I was just like talking in circles quite a bit. But since you two kind of have like different core beliefs about certain things, it was an incompatible friendship. So here we have stagnate. Yeah, like things just kind of came to a standstill. I belong. Yeah, there was a sense of like you wanting to belong and you wanting to help other people belong, and you saw that this person could have been a good fit if they were more cooperative. Your future is bright. Yeah, you could have really like helped this person build their confidence. Yeah, I look so good. Yeah, you could have helped this person in a lot of ways, and they saw it as like you being weak because you weren't like pouring into yourself and leading your own life, but you were leading. Even now, you probably still are leading your own life. It's just they disagree on like what that looks like, you know, or like what it should look like. You know, more is more with you, but less is more with this person. Like, as long as they are the only person they have to worry about, then everyone else is just a follower and is there to help them. Yeah, this stagnate card is really interesting, because it's like, I feel like when this friendship did end, I would be really surprised if you were still friends with this person now, but the energy, it's just like at a standstill. It's just dead, you know, dead water. So universe, what advice do you have for pile 1 on how to let this past friendship go? What advice do you have for pile 1? Collaboration, there's more of that 3 of Pentacles energy. What advice do you have? Prioritize. Yeah, prioritize yourself. Prioritize self-care. And your future is bright. Or sorry, digital detox. So perhaps you could be like still friends with them, like on social media and whatnot, and maybe you check in on them every once in a while, and maybe this is the universe saying that you should cut that out or cut that back at the very least, because by constantly giving your focus to this past energy, it makes it harder to let go. It like solidifies more in your reality in the present. And the way to replace that habit is to do something for yourself instead. Like quite literally, like I'm seeing a lot of physical movement here with the prioritize. So physically getting up and away from your phone or away from your laptop or away from the screen and doing something else, even with people in the community you've been looking to build. That is a way to kind of, instead of going on like this downward spiral where you get sad, you're like reversing the spiral and going back up. Anything else, universe? Okay, I think that's it for pile 1. If you liked this reading, please like it. If you want to be a subscriber, please subscribe. I would love to have you like in my community. And if you want to leave a comment, please do. And if you feel drawn to watch another pile, also please do. Otherwise, I hope you have a great Friday. This is a timeless reading. I forgot to mention that, but I'll probably put it in the title. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Alrighty. Before I get you on here, I'm going to do a tea break. When I tell you, I've just had this like congestion. I don't know, it's really weird. It's like not all up in like behind my nose. It's like just at the top of my throat. It's a really weird feeling. Universe, I clear the energy. Universe, I clear the energy. Please connect me to the collective for pile 2. Please connect me to the collective for pile 2. The fanfic was better. I love these book stickers. I wouldn't call myself like an avid reader, but I do try to read quite a bit, like when I can. Honestly, if I just replaced social media scrolling like pile 1 needed to do, then I would be reading so much more. But I digress. Universe, please connect me to the collective for pile 2. Please connect me to the collective for pile 2. What does pile 2 need to let go of from the past? What does pile 2 need to let go of from the past? 2 of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. 4 of Cups in reverse. The Hermit. And the King of Swords in reverse, with the World in reverse on the back of the deck. So, off the bat, just for some confirmation, you could be a Virgo with the Hermit. And I don't know, this 2 of Wands in reverse is really, it's intriguing to me because It's almost like you're waiting, or you're done waiting, or you want to be done waiting. There we go. It's almost like there's this dreamy, like what the fanfic was better. To me, that seems like the way you remember how this happened is almost like more fun. I don't know if fun's the right word. More satisfying than actually living it, growing from it, and moving on. So it's like, it seems like you have this level of self-awareness where it's like you understand what went wrong in the past. I don't really know what this is about exactly just yet. But it's a situation that you're called to learn and grow from, but you just aren't, like, a part of you just isn't ready to do that yet for some reason. It almost keeps you out of this bored energy. Even just like sitting and remembering it and like talking about it and rehashing it with other people. It's almost like this catch-22 where it's like you talk about it because it's better. Like you talk about it and remember it and think it and feel it again, and you don't really like grow and learn from it. And you think that like in the beginning when you were doing it, it was helping you move on, but then there was like this plateau type of feeling, and then you've just kind of been stuck in that ever since. And so it's like now you're doing it so much it's keeping you stuck. And I wonder what's behind the world. Yeah, this 8 of Swords in reverse. It's like, I feel you're almost ready to let this go. I'm not sure what exactly this is about. It has something to do with inner growth. It has something to do with your inner wisdom. It's some life experience that happened. I'm not really picking up whether it was something good, something bad. But yeah, let's do the second row of tarot and see if we can flesh out what this is about. Okay. I think I did that wrong. Universe, what is whatever this is that needs to be let go? The 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's control over something. It's like that makes sense. Death. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. With the 7 of Wands on the back of the deck. It's okay. So let's just start over here. With the 2 of Wands in reverse clarified by the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, you keep revisiting something that you just have this drive about. It's something that drives you toward it. And it's this yearning for control. Like you want to control the situation. You want to control the outcome. It's almost like you want to control, like more here so with the King of Swords in reverse, you want to control the narrative or like your perception of the situation in a way that like benefits you. Even though I feel like whatever this was that happened in the past, I'm still not really sure as to what this is. I hope this is making sense to you. Whatever this situation is referring to, it's like the way you're trying to gain control of like the outcome of what happened to you by trying to remember it in a way that benefits you. Even though I'm kind of picking up that it really did not benefit you. And it's almost like you're being called to just accept what happened in a way. I'm not saying forgive. I'm just saying, like, see it for what it was, and letting this, like, invincible identity that you're trying to, like, cloak yourself in, let that die off. Like, with this death, clarifying the Four of Cups in reverse, you kind of gotta let yourself see the truth of the situation, even if you don't know, like, the whole truth, just, like, the facts of what happened. And instead of trying to, like, delude yourself into a certain way of thinking that ultimately is holding you back, with the Page of Pentacles, like, in reverse. Because the more you try to fight this, or the more you try to, like, deny what it actually was or what actually happened to you, it's gonna keep opening that scab and bleed, and it's never going to be able to, like, scab over and heal completely. Because here with the Three of Swords in reverse, I see whatever it was that did happen to you really took a toll on you. I'm still not sure what it was. But here with the Seven of Wands in reverse, it was a moment where you really wanted to defend yourself, and stand up for yourself, but you just didn't in that moment. And I'm not saying it's, like, as a failing on your part. I'm saying this more as, like, confirmation that this reading is for you, for one. But also that once you accept that that is what happened, then you can choose in the present and in the future to be different. Okay. So let's take out the oracle cards and see what messages the universe has for you, like, word-wise. Oops. Make way, peasants. Okay. Think outside the box with some little kid doodles on it. And let's see that one. Yeah, let go. So this make way, peasants is interesting to me because that's that standing up energy that you wish you would have had back then. It's kind of like when people need to reparent themselves and they need to become the adults they needed when they were kids. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up. So maybe this is something that happened to you in childhood, or, like, just something along those lines. And here you're being asked to consider, like, other perspectives of what happened to you. Therapy may be really good for you, because therapists are kind of like an unbiased source where they're just there to help you, like, work through stuff. So if you have the ability to get a therapist, that might be really useful. And with let go, I definitely feel like that is more aimed towards, like, letting go of whatever this false idea of the past was, or, like, what you suspect was false. And with the self-care cards, we have aromatherapy. So that's, to me, that means that's, like, a call to ground in the present, like hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. Those are things that ground you in the moment, because I feel like sometimes you get stuck in this loop where it's hard to get out of the past and back into the present. Moon goddess. Oh no, I'm not taking those. So with moon goddess, maybe leaning more into the elements around you, moon cycles, things of that such. You know, sometimes I'll make moon water and drink it, and I find that to be very cleansing, or putting it in a bath. Bake. Yeah, there's more of that elemental grounding. That would really help you a lot. Just kind of like grounding you in the here and now and knowing that you're okay. Okay, I'm going to leave that there before I keep rambling per usual. If you liked this reading, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please do. I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you feel called to leave a comment or watch another pile, by all means, please do. Otherwise, I hope you have a great life, and I hope to see you again in the next reading. Bye. Alrighty. Do, 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 do. Okay, universe, I clear the energy. Universe, I clear the energy. Thank you. Please clear the energy. Thank you. Okay, universe, please connect me to the collective for pile 3. Please connect me to the collective for pile 3. What does pile 3 need to let go of from the past? What does pile 3 need to let go of from the past? The Fool. Uh-oh. 9 of Wands. Wow, this has shown up in every single pile. The 9 of Wands. I know it's in reverse, but I feel like this is a childhood. The Sun. This might be in the world. Is this like a childhood reading? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So what I'm getting is that you may need to embrace a new stage of your life while still being thankful for where you came from. I just noticed that this card is printed kind of crooked. Do you see how that's crooked? Maybe you had like an overly critical parental figure. Doesn't have to be just a mom and dad. It could be like an adult you just looked up to in general, like a grandma, grandpa, teacher. And there's kind of like that aspect of your personality that still operates from that. Because here with the 9 of Wands in reverse, I think of that as being like unguarded, more willing to trust, happy, like a lot happier. And with the World in reverse, you're not like when you're a kid, you don't have all of like the baggage and the patterns, you know, of how you operate and stuff. And it's just like every day is kind of brand new. And I feel you missing that. Like there's a missing. Or even with like this reading is lit, that's kind of, you know, it's funny. It's kind of, and it's a pun because talking about a light bulb and being lit. And I feel like lit refers to being drunk. So this could be like teenager to childhood, that kind of time. And you just kind of, there's almost this nostalgic feeling. And you may miss those days. Just a time when you had less that you were trying to do, less that you were worried about, and able to do what you wanted. Universe, how should this pile go about letting this past go? Queen of Swords. How should they go about this? 6 of Swords. Okay. I'm already kind of getting this, but I just want to make sure. 7 of Cups. This is such a cute reading. And the King of Wands in reverse. With the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So, the way to best let this go, because I think you're recognizing that maybe this isn't the healthiest way to operate in the world, in a way that's going to be sustainable anyway, is to really be ruthless in entertaining no BS, right? Because I feel like a lot of what makes taking on responsibilities, like adulthood, that kind of thing, so just intolerable for a lot of people, is that they just have like poor boundaries. I'm guilty of this too. I'm not like critiquing or anything as I go and critique the crystals and stuff. But it's just like giving up other people's, cutting off the fat, cutting off the unnecessary, the extra, when it comes to like responsibilities and like what is your responsibility versus what isn't your responsibility. That is going to alleviate so much energy, and it's going to bring all of that back to you. And so it's kind of like pouring that cup back into yourself. But you got to be kind of ruthless here. You got to be the Queen of Swords. You got to know what you want. You got to have a lot of clarity about who it is that you are, how you move about the world, and operate from that point of being. Because with the 6 of Swords, once you know where you are in relation of where you want to go, that makes it possible. Because I feel like a lot of like what makes adulthood so challenging is that people don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they want. Because once you do know those things, then you can orient yourself in the correct way to go forward from there. So with this happiness that you are missing, there may be this feeling that you have where you think, yeah, it's just like this idea of decisions, like what's the right decision, what's the wrong decision, and no one can really tell you that but yourself. Again, it comes back to this idea of like, who am I? What do I want? What do I want from here? Like, where am I going from here? It's like point A is where I am, but I need to figure out where point A is first before I can go to point B and start getting what I want and start being who I am, or who I want to be. My cat is on her window shelf and she's like, why are you talking so loud? Why are you yelling? And with the World in reverse, clarified by the King of Wands in reverse, there's the key to a lot, and I feel like I'm not saying anything new here, but the key to figuring out like who you are is revisiting what made you so happy as a child. Because there's something about like when a person follows their joy, things just kind of like start working out for them, not necessarily in the way that they planned, but in the way that it's meant to happen. And having like an unwavering faith in that passion, like in who you are, like what makes you you, like your bread and butter, like what gets you up in the morning and excited for the day, like that's gonna take you places and it's gonna work out for you because it's meant for you. Like the reason you have your desires is because you are meant to have them. They are yours. They're nobody else's. They are yours. Like you are the only one that can claim them. And once you really claim who you are, that's when this nostalgic, sad childhood feeling kind of goes away, because you bring those aspects that you really liked, the reason why you're really nostalgic about them, into who you are and into the present in a way that is like your compass or your North Star. Like, it's what leads you. I mean, even this, like with the light bulb, like it's the light that guides you. It shines a light on everything around you so you can determine what is or isn't for you. And here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, that is cute, first of all, with the strawberries, but it's also like you planted all of these seeds of desire forever ago in your childhood, and now is the time to realize the fruit of that labor. Now is the time where you begin harvesting, so then you can clear the ground and make way for new plants and new desires, and the cycle starts over and over again, and that's life. And yeah, it's just really embracing this part of the cycle where you go to the past and you say, thank you for all of this. I'm keeping these parts here with me, and I'm letting the rest go because it doesn't serve me anymore. So let me pull out, what does the universe have to say for our pile threes? Meditate, brown noise, pink noise, paint, draw, puzzles, and reading. Yeah, so this to me is saying, like, find your favorite way to waste time and just keep doing that. Like, nothing but the joy of the game, or like, you know, like, find your favorite way to waste time and just keep doing it. October, Libra, Scorpio, Opal, and Persuasive. So that could be confirmation that this pile is for you, or maybe you need to talk to someone who embodies these characteristics or facts. Or maybe you even have the name Opal. Yeah, ask God, ask universe, ask guides, ask ancestors for help. They want to help you. Yeah, and ease and flow on the back of that. So again, what I was saying about, like, your desires are meant for you. You want them because they are yours. They are you. What's meant for you will not pass you by. They're the seeds you planted. And yeah, it's just this this energy of claiming. Like, you need to claim it. Like, say this, I am this. I do this. I am going here. I am, you know? And if you need help figuring out what that is, you know, who I am is, that's when I think I would do, if I were you, I would do this stuff. The meditating, the brown noise, the wasting time in ways that pleases you, asking for spiritual guidance. Yeah, look at that. You cannot make this up. Lose track of time. Was I not saying you need to do stuff that is fun and just makes you lose track of time? That's wild. That was wild. Watch the clouds. Yeah, more of this just like la-di-da type energy. And take a bath. So, wow. Yeah, love yourself on the back of the deck. So yeah, just really, like, you know, rest is revolutionary. We're always like work, on to the next. Taking a beat and just like prioritizing these aspects of your life and your personality that bring you just like childish, unbridled joy. That's the zhuzh, that's the secret sauce to letting this sad, nostalgic feeling go finally. So you can move on and sow different seeds and grow in different ways and expand and be unbridled. Okay, I'm going to leave that there because I feel like I've said that all I can say. If you like this reading, please like it, thumbs it up. If you feel like subscribing, please do. I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you want to leave a comment, I encourage you to do so. If you want to watch another pile, please do that as well, or even another reading on my page. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful life, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.